Quantum mechanics is certainly imposing, but an inner voice tells me that it's not yet the real thing. Quantum theory says a lot, but does not really bring us any closer to the secret of the old one. I, at any rate, am convinced that God does not throw dice. You believe in the God who plays dice, and I who seeks law and order in a world which objectively exists, and which I, in a wildly speculative way, am trying to capture. I hope that someone will discover a more realistic way, or rather, a more tangible basis than it has been my lot to find. Even the great initial success of the quantum theory does not make me believe in the fundamental dice game, although I am well aware that our younger colleagues interpret this as a consequence of senility. No doubt the day will come when we will see if his instinctive attitude was the correct one. Albert Einstein. Give it up for Chance Albertson.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am glad to be with you today. Before I begin my talk, I want you to ask yourself one question. The answer is so easy. Yes or no. You don't have to tell me what the answer is because I don't want to know. The question is, do you want to be a better person? Do you have an answer yet? Okay, I told you, it was easy. I don't think anyone of you answer yes right. Because if you answer yes, it means you want to be a better person. Who are you right now? Are you a bad person? I hope not. This is a good example of making choices that we have to face in our daily life. Everyone has to make choices every single day. I have been a senior twice. My first time was in Thailand, and this is my second time being a senior here at Asheville School. After graduating from high school last year in Thailand, I was a college student for a week, and then I got a phone call telling me that I got a scholarship to study here in America for 10 years, and I could leave in 1 month. My feelings at that moment were inexplicable, happy, confused, excited, and nervous. Next month, are you kidding me? Do I even want to go to America? I had to decide whether to accept the scholarship or not. Just like the question that I posed at the beginning of my talk. This question had two possible choices, yes or no. But this question is different. It will change my entire life forever. I will have to study here in America for 10 years to earn a PhD, and then go back and work for the Thai government for another 10 years. This means I already know more or less what the next 20 years of my life will hold if I accept the scholarship. I can tell you that was not an easy question to answer. Imagine that right now you have to make a decision for a 20-year commitment. So you will know what you will be doing until you are 38. That is how this decision was. Is it a big deal? Absolutely. I almost flipped a coin to let God decide whether I should go to America or not. But then I I thought, why should I let a coin toss determine the course of my life? This is my life. In the end, I chose to go to America for many reasons. I wanted to study in a good university. I wanted to live in a new culture and society that does not exist in Thailand. I wanted to eat American food. Well, I changed my mind after already. Thai food is the best. And of course, I wanted to go to America. 1 week before my flight to America, one of my best friends told me I made a wrong decision. I would be stuck with this requirement of this scholarship forever. He made me realize how big a decision I had just made. Especially given the fact that I have no idea what's going to happen with me in America. I was really silent and almost changed my mind. But I did not stop going to America. Sometimes there might be a rock thrown at your head, but don't lose faith. Like in the quote from Albert Einstein, perhaps the most physicist of all time, God does not pay us. Everything that happened in the past did not happen because of life being low, a coin being tossed, destiny, luck, fate, or whatever. Everything that happens has its own causes. Therefore, right now, you all have a chance to choose which path we will follow in our life. We should make our own choices based on thought and reason. Because everything that we choose today will affect our life in the future. Another important decision for me was deciding to study physics when I began college in Thailand last summer. In Thailand, science is not the top choice parents have for their children because a scientist cannot earn a lot of money. Nonetheless, the only person who can choose what I am going to major in or what career I want to be is myself, not my parents or my friends. Your time is limited. Don't waste it in our parents' demand. Stop following the noise of others because it's your life, not theirs. I fell in love with physics when I started high school. I found that physics was the most challenging subject that I had ever studied. After learning more about physics, I achieved something mid-century always says. Physics is so easy. I encourage you to learn more about physics, and you will find, just as I did, that physics is wonderful. Everyone knows about gravity, right? Gravity is a force that pulls everything on the earth down. Einstein said, gravitation cannot be held responsible for people falling in love. How on earth can you explain in terms of physics and chemistry so important a biological phenomenon as first love? Do you find it interesting? I hope so. I found it fascinating and I wanted to do what I love to do. You have to find what you love to do and do it. You need to find satisfaction with your work in order to make it possible for you to become a great work. If you are not lucky like me, I found what I love to do when I was young. Keep looking. Do not stop looking until you find it. Besides thought and reason, We have to make our heart we have to use our heart to make decisions because sometimes logic is not enough to decide something important. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, said in Time magazine, the actual motivation for what we are doing is we think it's an awesome thing. After Thomas Alva Edison 700 unsuccessful attempts to invent electric light, he was asked by a reporter, how does it feel to have failed 700 times? The great inventor responded, I have not failed 700 times. I have not failed once. I have succeeded in proving that those 700 different ways will not work, and I will find a way to work. If Edison did not love his job, he would have not enough persistence to try 700 different ways to make a light bulb, no matter how logical it was. Every time that we do what we love to do, the results are always great and incredible. Finally, I have almost finished my first year of my American education and have 9 more years to go. However, after spending this past 10 months, approximately 1% of my life in Asheville School, I believe it has been one of the best times of my life. I have had many new experiences and found many great teachers who gave me both academic knowledge and social skills. I have many good friends that I will never forget. I have precious memories and awesome experience of this school, which I shall always cherish. I also have learned how important a good community like this community to help me to reach my goal. This fall, I will begin college again. I hope I will not have to repeat my senior year for the third time. This summer, I will go back to Thailand. The first thing that I will do is hug my mom and tell her how much I miss her. I have to thank my mom for pushing me to go to America. Another thing that I will do is find my old friend who told me that I was wrong to choose to go to America, and tell him that I'm sorry, the one is wrong is you, not me. I have the best experience of my life in Asheville School. And remember, don't forget, listen and hard before you make your own choices. Go in peace.